Hi guys, it's Belano or Bels. So today I'm sharing something very personal, something that almost ended my life. This isn't about shame, it's about change. It's about how gambling took everything from me and how grace brought me back. It all started back in college. At first, I just wanted to belong. My friends were almost talking about bets, football odds, quick wins, short tickets. They looked like they had it all figured out, so one day I joined them. I still remember that first win. It wasn't much, but to me it felt like magic. I thought I'd found the easiest way to make money. No sweat, no hustle. But what I did not know was that I just opened the door to my own destruction. From that point, everything became about gambling. When I lost, I wanted to win it back. When I won, I wanted more. I stopped focusing on school, stopped praying, stopped caring. It became an addiction that ate deep into my soul. Then came the day I made the biggest mistake of my life. My parents had just sent my school fees. For most people, that's sacred money. But for me, all I saw was capital. I told myself, if I just take this one, I'll triple it and pay them back. I placed the bet and with full confidence, and I lost everything. I can still remember the feeling. My heart sank, my hands went numb, and I couldn't breathe. This was the beginning of my fall. After that, things got worse. I started lying, borrowing, and making promises I couldn't keep. I lost friends, I lost family's trust, and I lost myself. I had a chemical business that went downhill because of my addiction. I would use money of clients, of painting to try and see if I can make a little more. And that money will be gone. I will start hiding, turning off my phone, and just keep lying. Eventually, I lost the roof over my head. I became homeless, sleeping in streets and churches, skipping meals and pretending I was fine. People I used to laugh with began crossing the street when they saw me. I felt invisible. I felt useless. At one point, I thought about ending it all. I remember standing alone one night thinking, what is the point of living like this? I remember one day my headmistress in a school I taught gave me money to go send to our daughter who was in school. I went to a Bet Naija shop and all the money was gone. I didn't go back to work for 3 days. I turned off my phone. That was the life I lived. And many other stories I won't share now. But that's when God sent someone into my life, a man I met at Hilltop Church at Iwofe Road. I didn't know about him before. In church, he just noticed me sitting at the back after service looking lost. He walked up to me and said, "How are you? Tell me how you really are doing." He asked me where I lived. I was living opposite the church in an office where my friend Kerry had given me to sleep at night. The next day, he brought me food, gave me some pair of clothes and about 500 naira for lunch and dinner, I guess. That simple act of kindness changed a lot about me. He fed me, gave me clothes, spoke to me like I was human. He told me, "Basi, you know your mistakes. God still has plans for you." I'll never forget him, Deacon Ifidon. He didn't have much, but he gave me hope when I had nothing left and when no one believed in me. And sometimes, hope is all you need to start again. But the truth is, recovery wasn't easy. I wish I could say I stopped gambling the next day, but I didn't. I had relapses. Many stories I can't share now. Many times I tell myself, this is the last one, only to fall right back into it. Each time I fell, the guilt hit harder. But each time, I also tried to rise again. I started attending church regularly, staying around better people, and learning to face my pain instead of running away from it. Slowly, I began to understand healing isn't instant, It's a process. One day, I woke up and realized I was tired. I was tired of losing, tired of lying, tired of starting over. That's when I made the final decision to walk away. To walk away from gambling for good. Not have measures, just a clean break. It wasn't easy, but that decision saved my life. I started doing small jobs back again, came back to Lagos, started doing taxi driving, start doing anything I can lay my hands on. Painting, teaching, interior design, anything honest. And with every little steps, I started rebuilding my confidence and peace. Fast forward today, I'm no longer that broken man. I'm married to an amazing woman. I live in the US and I work in a very good company I never dreamt I would walk into. Sometimes I still think about those days sleeping outside, wearing torn clothes, no food, with no one to call. And then I remember I made it out. Not because I was strong, but because I refused to give up. So if you're watching this right now and you're battling an addiction, whether it's gambling, alcohol, drugs, or anything else, please hear me clearly. You can start again. You're not your past. You're not your mistakes. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Sometimes God sends people into your life to lift you when you can't stand. So let them. And never stop believing that your story can change. Every downfall can become a comeback if you don't give up. Thank you for watching my story. If it touched you, subscribe and share it. Someone else might need the same hope today. And remember, no matter how far you've fallen, there is always a way up. Yeah. This is Belano, and this is my story. Thank you.